Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. In today's video, I want to revisit a video or a topic that I covered just over 3 years ago now. And that video was titled The Best Front Pocket Slimline Minimalist Wallet Ever Made. And to be honest, it was a terrible video, really long intro. I rambled a lot about my history and my story with the product. But I think what a lot of people picked up on was the passion and enthusiasm for the product was absolutely genuine, and it still is. So in today's video, we're going to revisit the Joyeria Fiorentina Slimline Minimalist Wallet. So let's jump into it. Alright, so, the question is, do I still feel the same way about the wallet after I've carried the wallet for more than 10 years now, and the video was done just over 3 years, but between now and then I've actually carried and reviewed quite a few other wallets, and some of them have been outstanding. So do I still feel that this is the best wallet ever made? So before we jump into that, let me just give you guys kind of a brief overview of the specs, and this is the one that I've carried for the last 2 months now. It is fully loaded with all of my credit cards and IDs and so forth. But the length, top to bottom on this one, is 4.7 inches. Width is 3.3 inches. And the thickness, right now it has 4 cards on the front, 4 cards on the back, and card and cash in the middle with a few other smaller cards. Thickness is coming in at 0.65 inches. And it does weigh in fully loaded at 3 ounces. So that is how it's sitting with full use here. And as far as kind of the, how am I feeling about it, I really do think that it is still the best design that I have ever come across in terms of a wallet. It gives you 4 cards on the front, which is important, and 4 cards on the back, and it makes those cards easily accessible. It also makes the cash easily accessible with, fully loaded with cards. So by way of example, I'm not going to show you guys my credit cards, but I have this one's brand new, not broken in the slightest, but it's easy to go in and grab whatever cards you need from the various cards here, and it gets a little bit easier after the the leather's broken in a little bit. Right now this is completely unused, so it's a little tight, but you guys get the idea. You can find the exact card that you need and pull it out rather than having a stack and having to shuffle to find the card. Another benefit is that, some minimalist wallets will remove this, extra bit of space or cut it off there. But what this extended flap does is it actually makes it fairly easy to get in and grab the cash. If you didn't have the extended flap and you were just pulling here, there's a lot less give, so it makes it harder to get the cash. So, reach in, grab cash, no problem, just fold it in half, goes right back in. Alright, what else do I really like about this wallet? Again, the overall thinness, the way that it's stacked, it's excellent. Now, the one concession with these wallets is that they are genuine leather in lieu of like a full grain leather. Now, that does 2 things. One, it makes the leather much thinner, which gives you this overall very, very thin profile here, but the leather doesn't last as long as like a full grain leather. So the carry life of one of these wallets is somewhere between probably about 5 and 7 years before you'd want to replace it. Now, is that a problem for me? Not really. With the current exchange rates, they're around $50 or less US, and I think the design really does merit kind of that investment of $50 versus a 5 to 10 year use. I'm completely fine with it. And let's see here. So they are handmade in Italy or hand stitched in Italy. Again, it's genuine leather, not full grain, and they're vegetable tanned. So a couple different options here, just by way of example. So this is the standard, a little bit harder leather, has a bit more of a sheen. This one is a calfskin leather, so it's a more supple, softer leather. So that is one difference, or one of the differences aside from the colors, is they have a calfskin version and then a normal, vegetable tanned, hardened leather. So here's another hardened leather, kind of a brown, black, or tan, brown, black, orange. And this one is kind of a really, really dark brown here. And then the red is the one that I've been carrying for the last couple months here. So used to be afraid of color, but I'm actually really digging this red color. Very vibrant, looks great. Now another thing that comes up quite a bit is people keep talking about RFID, or radio frequency ID protection. And I don't know about you guys, but now all of my credit cards look like this, and they have a security chip on them. And I don't own any cards that still have radio frequency ID capabilities. Everything has been switched to the chip for better security protection. So honestly, radio frequency ID is a relic of the past at this point, even though it's only about a year ago that it was still in use. So the wallets do not have RFID protection, and to be honest, it's completely unnecessary at this point. But that's something that people always bring up often. So anyhow, there will be a discount in the description box below, which they've been kind enough to provide. So if you guys are interested, that'll take a little bit of extra money off. I'm not getting any revenue or any proceeds from it. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Believe what you want. And yeah, one last look at the Joyeria Fiorentina portfolio, as they call it, or slimline wallet. Still love it, still think it's the best design that I've ever come across, and I'm sure that this is going to continue to dominate my pocket space or carry time for another decade here. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at a second look at this product with me. I will be doing a giveaway with some of these wallets in the near future. Just need to figure out a format that makes it a lot easier for me to do the giveaways rather than spending hours typing up Excel spreadsheets. So take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.